Gibson with you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, break. Here we go.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shaheed in motion. They'll run it near with Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Milroe taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It covers 51 yards. On 1st down, it's Milroe. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's Gibson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 60, go.
Milroe on 3rd down. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
60 Vices, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
70 Lions.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Okay, break.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on fourth and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Jerome Baker. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh.
Formation for the Steelers.
Velus Jones back deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Get it!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. Third down. They need 5.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Downfield, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready?
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Hey.
A gain of 29 yards.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back roll 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Shaheed in motion.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 14.
Ready?
And the Seahawks. First down.
Milrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Liking 18. Ready? Let's go.
On the ground now with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Ready? Come my team. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Steelers 7. Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10.
Come on, come on.
26-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, 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 check.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That is caught downfield. It's Jaheed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Down.
At the 13-yard line.
Viking, 18.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Samuel 18. Here we go. Set. 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing is Milroe. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70.
Now Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The kickoff for Seattle.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6.
60 Bobcat, 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 23.
The Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, it's Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch. And I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet in bounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milroe to throw. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's
A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
60 Cardinals.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
There we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Waller. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best. Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Milrow. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Now it's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Practice 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Again, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
On third down, Milrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands, and we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense, and you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down. They'll look to throw again. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete to Washington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 11.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Steelers. It's his second touchdown of the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. Steelers are back within 6.
The score, Seahawks 23, Steelers 17. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Corey Horton now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay,
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Come on.
They go play action now with Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Milrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
65, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
To throw again is Milrow. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
19 Tiger. Cut 19.
Milrow gonna throw it again. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. the handoff. It's Johnson. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 79.
Now they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwaris.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shaheed in motion.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
On the return, here comes Horton. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay,
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Snap, and that's a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's first down. Warren. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's second down and 3. He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Riggs.
They'll run with Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's second down.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Okay, ready?
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
6, 19, 18. Count 19.
Back to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. On the return, here comes Horton. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. 70 Rangers, Buffalo 18. Hurt.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
18 Rumble, 18 Cowboy 8, Cup 19.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun?